this guy is saying that they have the right to hurt people because of our freedom of speeches and stuff like that. So he is trying to justify right here that they have the right to go out there and beat people. Dude, you don't have the right. You're not justified in doing this shit. And yes, Betty, this guy's a fucking idiot. I mean, he is. You can't justify that. Nobody can justify that. Except, okay, if you think you're going to come knock down my door and come enter my house and steal something, then yes, you're going to get your ass beat. You fuck with my kids, you're going to get your ass beat. You fuck with my brothers and my sisters, or stomp on my flag in front of me, or desecrate something that is a meaning of value to me in front of my face, and yes, you're going to get your ass beat. You know, I may be 6'6" tall. I'm 300 pounds. Yeah, I'm a big motherfucker. I may be missing one damn leg and have to walk around with crutches, but I guarantee you get to that point, it's done and it's over with.
Ideas they don't like.
No,
they have a right to commit violence.
People who have explicitly said that they want to eliminate those people from our society.
But you're conflating violence with ideas.
No,
if I have not raised my hand to strike you, you have no right to strike me.
But in order to raise your hand to strike me, you have to think that you're going to strike me. And when you are going out in public as a protester, explicitly saying that you want to eliminate most of the people from this country, I believe most of the people in this country have the right to say, no, that's not okay.
Okay, but you absolutely have a right to say it's not okay. What you don't have a right is to prevent me from saying what I think, even if you disagree, and you definitely don't have a right to commit violence against me. And you're blurring the lines there. And by the way, don't you work at a criminal...
Yes, I'm in an economics department, yes.
It's hilarious. Okay, you don't have the right...
So Tucker's sitting here laughing at him because he works in the criminal justice department of a college. You know, and this guy's sitting here talking about, okay, well, you got to think you want to hurt me. Okay, so he's pretty much saying that if we're going to come out and we're going to protest, he thinks that we are already thinking that we want to hurt him, that we're trying to get rid. Yes, we are trying to get rid of the illegal immigrants who are in this country, who don't belong here, who have not took the test that they need to take to get their green card, who does not bring any type of work ethic to the economy, so that way that we can create jobs, get people to pay taxes, and to put money back into our economic system. And just like President Trump is fixing to do with this new immigration law, is now you got to have a high school diploma, which means you got to have a higher education. You have got 100% must speak English. You can't halfway speak English. You can't speak English. You have to. For the simple fact, this is America. This is the language that this country was built on. We adapted the English language as our main point of communication. So therefore, whenever I come up to the drive-thru and I order me a Big Mac meal, you can say okay instead of okay. I mean, you see what I'm saying? You see where it's going there?
To do that. You have the right to make a counter case. Do you see the distinction that I'm making?
Tucker, when I walked into this building, I counted 5 security guards at the front door and 2 police cars outside. Are you going to tell me that the violence that they would enact against someone who is looking to do you or any number of the people that work here harm, are you going to tell me that the violence that they enact to protect preemptively the staff that are protected also by the barricades that you have?
I don't even know what you're talking. I'm honestly not following you.
Are you pretend that you don't have security?
Well, I actually don't have security, but there is security at
there's security
our building,
in your building, for sure.
And there's security at lots of buildings.
And the reason that there is security in your building
is,
no, the reason that you have security is because ultimately that security provides a space for nonviolent civil discourse, which is ultimately what we want.
Oh, no, slow down. There are a million distinctions here, but you don't own the public square. You don't own the street.
But I believe the public owns the public square. And at the end of the day,
you're not in charge of the public, and you're not in charge of deciding. The public isn't even in charge of public.
Okay, we are talking about a system that has been.
Sorry, sis. She made a good point. We get dumber by the minute, but Tucker has a lot of he has a lot of good points. He puts this guy in his place like he should be. And pretty much, There's your song, sis. and Tucker does. He rips him a new one. And, you know, he puts him in his place. You know, this guy's supposed to be a fucking professor too at a college, which they didn't name which one he's working at. But, you know, just like he sit there and he contradicted himself again. Okay, he's talking about the security guards that Tucker has at his building. You know, it provides that separation for freedom, for free protesting or safe protesting or whatnot. But this dude, there's security guards there for fucking people like your group who wants to come in and who's it by there, sweetie? It protects us from people like this, like Antifa, who's like out there to actually hurt people. You know, I do not condone men hitting women at all. But, you know, whenever you put black hoods over your head and you put black masks in front of your faces and you got dreadlocks and shit like that, then you get punched square dead in the damn head. And we've seen that on on videos more than once. And it is a woman after you go back and look at it. But, I mean, you know, a lot of people say that she deserved it. I condone men hitting women. Now, if you're trying to kill me, yeah, it might be a different story. You got a gun in your hand or a knife in your hand and you're really, really, really trying to inflict harm, then yes, I'm going to protect myself like this dude did when he punched her straight in the damn head. But yes, the security guards are there for protection from fucking people like this guy. And here's a little bitty clip from BBC that talks about Antifa declares civil war, announces the day of anarchy on November 4th.
Alert, Antifa declares civil war, announces day of anarchy on November 4th. Antifa has just announced that they're planning to purge every single Trump voter, Republican, and conservative American in this country. Come November 4th, the far-left terrorist organization will erupt in violence, raiding houses, seizing weapons, and causing absolute chaos. Born under the Obama administration sometime around 2014, the radical left-wing group Antifa has grown to a full-blown domestic terrorist threat. Over the past year we've seen them shut down conservative speakers such as Milo Yiannopoulos, attack innocent Americans, and use violence to push their political agenda. After being declared a terrorist organization by the Department of Homeland Security, we've seen them slink back into shadows, and while they do most of their operations in secret, dozens of conservative journalists and reporters have infiltrated their ranks, and have some terrifying news. According to sources, Antifa is planning an all-out civil war on November 4th. This is not going to be a productive platform for engagement. It's
and that's, I'm not going to play the whole thing because of this robot voice this guy's got. It's just so freaking dull. But, yeah, we have infiltrated the ranks. Sorry, we have some of the best spies out there within, the CIA, the FBI, and stuff like that. Even journalists, even some of the journalists are getting dressed up and infiltrating these groups, and it's not pretty. It's really not. It's definitely getting out there to the point of, that actually worked. I'll play that for you a minute here, dude. That actually worked. But it's we have infiltrated. Oh shit. Oh, there you go. It went ahead and played.
With the need to bleed you when the light goes green. Best believe believe I'm in the zone to be. From a yin to my yang to my yang to Z. Put a grin on my chin when you come to me. Cause I'll win, I'm a one of a kind, and I'll bring death to the place you're about to be. Another river of blood running under my feet. Forged in the fire lit long ago. Stand next to me, you'll never stand alone. I'm last to leave, but the first to go. Lord, make me dead before you make me whole. I feed on the fear of the devil inside of the enemy faces in my sight. Aim with a hand, shoot with a mind, kill with a heart like Arctic ice.
I am a soldier and I'm marching on.
I am a soldier and I'm marching on.
I am a warrior, this is my song.
I am a warrior and this is my song. I'm basking the glow of the rising war. Lay waste to the ground of an enemy shore. Wade through the blood spilled on the floor. And if another one stands, I'll kill some more. Bullet in the breach and a fire in me. Like a cigarette thrown to gasoline. If death don't bring you fear, I swear you'll fear these marching feet. Come to the nightmare, come to me. Deep down in the dark where the devil be. In the mall where the jaws and the razor teeth. Where the brimstone burns and the angel weeps. Call to the gods of across your path. And my silhouette hangs like a body bag. Hope is a moment now long past. The shadow of death is the one I cast. I am a soldier and I'm marching on. I am a warrior and this is my song. My eyes are steel and my gaze is long. I am a warrior and this is my song.
We're not just going to shoot the bastard. We're going to cut out their living guts and use them to grease the treads of our tanks. We're going to murder those lousy bastards by the bushel.
Now I live lean and I mean to inflict the grief. And the least of me is still out of your reach. The killing machine's gonna do the deed until the river runs dry and my last breath leaves. Chin in the air with a head held high. I'll stand in the path of the enemy line. Feel no fear, know my pride. For God and country I'll end your life. I am a soldier and I'm marching on. I am a warrior and this is my song. My eyes are steel and my gaze is long. I am a warrior and this is my song.
All right, now you sons of bitches, you know how I feel.
All right, there's a warrior song from Miss Betty in the chat group. Yes, that's a badass song. It really is. Damn it, Smashley with your damn Crayolas. That's fucking amazing. So, yeah, it's for Smashley. Yeah, we gotta come out with the crayon t-shirts. Oh, Lord have mercy. So, sorry, I had to laugh about that one. That was kind of funny. We was knocking on Smashley the other morning on the morning show about crayons, because she's married to a Marine veteran, and he's a cool dude. He really is. And everybody knows about, Marines and the crayons and all that shit. Well, we actually seen a little post that was put up with a Marines dress blues uniform, and the spouse's costume was a red Crayola crayon. So it's just you gotta get it. Go through the. I hear you. Hey, well maybe we need to talk. We need to talk there, hun. About that. We might be able to do something, because we're looking to do a couple things. So yeah, November 4th is coming. We got those leaks are coming out. The 5 cities that are possibly looking to go underneath martial law and whatnot, and just be safe, because these people are fucking everywhere. They really are, and everybody needs to be eyes open, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of who's around you. Even, Miss Betty was talking about tonight, even that, some of them are even actually going out there to dress up